We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. It's a contrasting atmosphere, viewers. Welcome back. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hello, folks. Welcome back to AFC Thames with me, Ben. Good to see you. I hope I find you extraordinarily well. Not too well, like beyond well, because then the drop-off's going to be... Let's not ruin it. Okay, listen up. Okay, 16 goals for Below this season in 14 games makes him top goal scorer. This is what I wanted to see from my footballers. And, yeah, our recent form has been very, very good. Hopefully, and long may it continue. Our average ratings this season as well. We are in the top 3 spots. And the best thing about this is 2 gambles that I took and finally paying off. Of course, the last time we spoke about him, John Solomon wasn't quite finding his... See what this is, viewers? This is the groove. He wasn't finding his groove. He wasn't finding his groove. Now we come back, 8 goals in 10 games, and recent form for the boy has been really impressive. A couple of braces and a hat-trick in there as well against Leyton Orient. We're on fire, viewers. It's too hot. Someone open a window or put on more lighting. Sweltering, viewers. Sweltering. We've hit that point in the UK now, hit it every year, where it gets a little bit hot. You go outside, you go, too hot. And for literally 5 months, we've been going, is it still this cold? We're never happy. We are never happy. Okay then, so what have the results been like? You can probably guess from Solomon's recent form how things have gone. We have played through September. So last time we met, it was the Crawley and Chesterfield game, and I felt good about that. At the end of the episode, I thought 4 points against 2 decent sides. We'll take that all day long. 5-2 victory over Sheffield Wednesday. Destroyed them, smashed them to pieces, and this is where suddenly Solomon started to perform, even in that role on the left-hand side. Right, we've been changing things around a little bit, but that's been working well for us. 3-2 defeat to Doncaster. Why does it always rain on me? But Below still scored 2. I don't want to talk about how it happened. I don't want to talk about how it happened. A 5-1 win over Leyton Orient, then 4-2 over Reading, and most recently 3-0 victory over Colchester, even with Cabbage getting on the goals. How can you not approve and like what you're seeing? And that, viewers, has led to this, a job offer from Peterborough United. Now, of course, to go to Peterborough now would be mental, so we're not doing that, but I just thought it would be nice to note that a championship side such as Peterborough have come to me. They've gone, hello, DoctorBenjyFM. Would you like to have a meeting about joining us? I've gone, no, I don't want to. So just now, I thought I'd do this live, viewers. Decline the interview. Thank you for the interview. It's not going to happen. Not doing it. Solomon, though, has scoops. 7 appearances he's just had there, and 7 goals. A sensational month for him as... hello, manager of the month. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, well, let's not. I don't know. It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. I love it. I'm lapping it up. And today, I thought it would be a lovely moment to play Blackburn Rovers. And the reason, they're a former Premier League winner. Don't get me wrong. At this point in the save, it was a while ago. I won't pretend that. It was a while ago. About 40 years, over 40 years ago. I'm so old, apparently. How old am I in game, actually? I'm something in a month, whatever it is. I'm 46. I don't know why I can't work that out by looking at the date. I know when I was born. I don't know why I'm having to use a video game to check my own date of birth. So 2 games, Blackburn and Mansfield. And you can see from that league table then, we have been, the word I'm going to use, viewers, is motoring. Second in the league table, Chesterfield. We are chasing them down, and it's got very, very tight at the top of the table between ourselves, Preston and Crewe. Look, first game against Blackburn are having a very middling season for a side that have been relegated. You'd think they'd be doing far better than this. Some of the player values in this side, some of the ability of this side, for whatever reason, despite their poor run, some of these players, despite their poor run, I am fully expecting to go, how are they there and I'm up here? Anyway, whatever. Let's see how we get on. Running through the team. Blackburn Rovers versus AFC Thames. This is a dream. So you can see this is the change then we have decided to make in recent games. Moving Reed further forward. We tried him as a wide playmaker. It had some mixed effects. It wasn't doing the absolute business. Him and Cook now have a bit of a partnership on that side. And we've been playing Renatino on the left-hand side. It's weird because logic says you don't play him there, but because we're playing with this sort of advanced option, we've got 3 sort of a little bit more, I'm not going to say defensively minded, but midfield minded players just able to sit in and cope with it quite well. And Renatino, who arguably is nowhere near as good as the likes of Tony Stone, it's just fitting in there now and again. He's a good player to bring in when you've got either suspensions or little knocks. And of course, something that has been, let's call it a problem for me over the years, is squad rotation. And with someone like Renatino, you can play him across these midfield spots. For this game, I'm going to drop him. Tony Stone comes back in. Him and Blake forming a bit of a partnership. His performances have picked up a lot in recent weeks. We complained a little bit about him last episode, but he seems to be improving. Solomon and Below are forming a partnership at last, as are the central midfield two and then at the back two. It's all working out nicely. Welsh and Doherty come back in as well. They missed last episode through international duty. Their return to the team definitely was a factor in the improvements we've had. You can see some of the average ratings and last 5 games and stuff like that. Our attacking players have been really good. Let's see then, can that continue as you play Blackburn Rovers away at Ewood Park? Let's find out. I think this is going to be a stunner. Do you know what? I've just got a feeling this is going to be like an amazing game. Cabbage. I'm trying to give Cabbage the odd substitute appearance, but he's not right. I'm not talking to him about it because I feel bad. But look at that. A+. Loving it. They are loving it. Financially, we are in the absolute mud. I don't know what we're going to do come the end of the season because I've taken gambles on the man up front, Solomon, and Reed at right wing. We'll give them two combined are getting 10 grand a week. So do the maths. It's quite a lot a month. There's no wonder we're in so much debt. But if we get promoted, I'm a genius. Now, of course, should be worth noting, this is what happened in the Vanarama National League where I overspent and then spent years stuck. So let's hope we got this season, eh? I'm calling it. All right, Blackburn Rovers, let's give it your best shot, Blackburn. Let's see what you've got. Come on. Come on. I'm egging them on. Let's see how we get on against a side that are on paper far better than we are. That's a great view of it as well. I mean, wow, but the best seats in the house, viewers. that was poor from Football Manager. They've let me down there. Free kick, 1 minute 13 seconds on the clock as the time continues, as time will. Hazley goes for it. Let me just step back a moment, Blackburn. Don't try your absolute hardest. Give it your best shot. That's not a brilliant. I mean, he's part of it. Save it next time. Look, it's called straight away. We've got a corner of our own. Reed goes short to Tete, back to Reed. Are we going to equalise immediately and make me feel far better about that? Oh my goodness me! Below scores a fantastic goal. Elvis Tete with the assist, and Below scores. I feel better. It's just 0-0. The free kick, that goal. Let's pretend neither of them happened. Although I did say previous to this game, I said this could be a cracker. And we've had 2 goals with 7 minutes, not even ticks over onto the clock yet. It's 1-1. Can we calm down? I'm feeling. Why are we seeing? Is this offside? I'm already feeling stressed out. He's well on by a foot. It's another highlight, viewers. This could be one of those games. We've been scoring for fun recently. Obviously, defensively, clean sheets are relatively hard to come by. Blake does well. Stone's got an injury already, which is not ideal. Renatino, though, ready to come on if needs be. Stone racing forward on the left-hand side. Can he get a ball into the centre? Stone continuing. Ball played in. Lovely stuff. Oh, it's got to be a goal. Reed, I don't know how you've not scored, mate. Just over 8.5 minutes gone, and Thames are giving Blackburn a game, it's fair to say. We probably should have scored there. That's quite poor, really. We're going to encourage the lads, see if we can get something from them. Stone, despite his little injury at the moment, is doing okay, but a free kick in a dangerous position to Blackburn, and by dangerous I mean just free kicks generally, because our marking is often optional. As Warren now plays it back to Keeling, so I should say. I'm just thinking here, if we get the ball back, if we win this, we're off. Tetty's gone, and he's got options to his left-hand side, but he's going alone here. Surely he's got to score it. He had all the time in the world. Elvis Tete, 20 minutes gone. Thames 2, Blackburn 1, in sentences I didn't expect to say in League One. But wow, that was lovely. You can see there, couldn't you? Just knew if we won the ball back. I love the sort of the blocking that goes on here by Below, who just sort of stands in the way of the defender who can't get back. And Tete, it's got to be said, how many times have you seen players miss from there on Football Manager? Probably more than you've seen them score. So I was a little nervous. But look at what's happened at the top of the table. If things stay like this, I'm very excited. We will go to the top of the League One table if we win today. And Chesterfield don't win their game. Although I don't know if they're playing or if this is the game we're catching up with. The fixtures are often confusing. But at the halfway stage, as we're nearly there, I'm just going to make sure we are there. We're not there. Powell launches one forward. We get to it first. Packham comes out of the back line. Does brilliantly to win the ball back. And then calm and composed. Him and Cook, the defenders, have been so good for me recently. Again, clean sheets hard to come by. But when you play quite attacking style, actually, with the way that Reed plays now, this is going to happen occasionally. As the ball is headed back towards us, we head it back towards them. And this highlight's certainly not over yet. As the ball forward is Oh, Stone, is that okay? I thought I was a little bit concerned he was going to get sent off. The referee plays a really good advantage though to Blackburn. A wonderful ball forward, goodness me, and the shot goes just wide. I mean, Blackburn there have created a lovely chance, and they arguably should have scored. There's going to be a final highlight before the end of this half. Doherty's going to launch this forward to Below. He's a big lad, knocks it down to Reed, and we know how dangerous he could be as Below gets a little bit lucky, gets the break of the ball. Can he get the ball in and goal? The weirdest shot ever, but he gets it. Thames 3, Blackburn 1. It seemed to like stutter kick in and look down the bottom left there. I don't know if you quite caught it. 3 teams now, 30 points. It is very interesting. Below, by the way, we love this from him. I mean, it sort of gets caught under his feet, and then here, the finish, it didn't look nearly as weird in the replay. But 3-1, and yeah, a perfect end to the half. We go in at half time, not 2-1 up, viewers, but 3-1 up. And tactically, you can see Blackburn very congested in the way they're playing, extremely narrow. It's giving us spaces. I think about where Reed's playing, sort of in this gap against them. It's been a real problem for them. In fact, and we talked about this a few episodes ago, if you bring up the analysis screen and you can see sort of where we're playing opposed to where they are, you can see the spaces and the gaps that we're finding, right? Tony Stone on this left-hand... Hang on, where are we here? So you can see Thames in the red. You've got Reed on this side who's causing all sorts of problems for them in spaces that they can't quite pick up because he's not playing in a flat line. So he's got all this space to move into, and you can see Below as well causing loads of problems in behind as well. Tony Stone with this little injury. We're not going to waste time. Renatino's going to come on. It's worked for us before. He's left-sided naturally. It works. If we can keep finding these little pockets of space, we can score more here. I just like how we're playing at the moment. Again, I've said it a few times now. Clean sheets, not really something we're interested in. But if we can outscore sides, doesn't matter at what level, we're going to be in luck. Pollock scores for them there. Which is a little concerning, but obviously disallowed, so it's going to be fine. But yeah, a little warning sign from Blackburn there. They're not finished with us quite yet. I mean, the offside call is extremely tight. Well done to the official on that far side who called it bang on. I'm going to tell the boys to focus. They hate focus. We're 3-1 up. I want them to focus. I would like to do shouts in Football Manager and not know the reactions because it only annoys me. I've said focus. Look at me now. Do I seem focused? Reed, free kick, played in, back post, without not quite there, cleared away. As Russell's going to get on this now. He's already been booked. Hopefully he doesn't get another one. Tete on the ball. Tete, it's very weird to say. Not a name I'm familiar with, really. As it goes out to the right side, and the ball in behind is good as Jenkins now races in on goal. We've seen our players score from these types of positions. Defensively there, we did well to hold them up, but they're not finished yet. I'll tell you what, I don't know who that defender was. I think it was this one here. Russell, it can't have been Russell. Might have been Packham. Stood them up there and prevented them from going through it. It's a really good, smart piece of defending. And they're going to have to be smart and good at defending once again as we force the ball backwards. Then it's gone in behind us. Oh, my word, it wasn't as smart. It was a brilliant run by Danny Jenkins. And Blackburn are back in the game. I did say this would be an interesting game, and it's turned out to be that way. This has been up and down right now. Solomon typically having quite a poor game as Jenkins fires in, and now we've got to be on our best behaviour. We're going to go to a more balanced approach, I think. I might take Solomon off. He's having a pretty ineffectual game. This is where I wish I had someone like Ollie to come on. Cabbage, though, is going to be our guy. I'm thinking changes in the middle. Renatino, I'm a little bit worried that he's not having enough of an impact. But then again, I can't really take him off. I'm noticing there, though, that Welsh isn't having the greatest game. So maybe Welsh to come off. This is probably a brave thing to do at this point in the game, but I'm going to do it. Carroll's going to come on, and him and Reed are going to switch round. We know Reed can play sort of cutting in from that side. So that's what we're going to do. Even at 3-2 up, I think we're best staying on the front foot, trying to find another goal, and seeing if that is going to get us over the line. It's a risky thing to do. We've dominated most of the game. It's a free kick. It'd be a great time to score, Reed, if you could pull this out of the bag into that top corner. Reed! Oh, it's just gone over. It's just gone over. Oh, I'm loving this. Football Manager. I'll tell you what, this is the point in Football Manager where everything goes a little quiet in terms of like community and the way the game cycle goes. Of course, the Euros is about to come, but I'm having a lovely time with this Thames side. I've built a team here that really gets me excited to play as the ball's cleared. Oh God, what have I said? What have I said? This is some classic Dr. Benji nonsense. They're running forward. We've committed. One on that side. We've got to defend. Oh my word, Doherty! No, not like this. It happens every time. I hate the game. Don't buy it. Uninstall it. Are you kidding? Why me? We're in the final minutes. Should I have shut up shop and gone more defensive in the very latter stages? Should I have wasted time? Yes. But I was so excited. I was bigging them up. I was saying how much. I guess we'll go. The time is up. Is it up? Is it up? It's going to be 3-3. We're not on... We keep bottling leads. We've proved a lot of people wrong. I mean, based on their team, this is the stupid thing. Based on their team, we looked through a few of the players, right? Based on their team, and based on our team, a 3-3 draw away at Blackburn is a phenomenal result. But we know it's not, don't we? I've bottled a 3-1. I've bottled a 3-1. I am the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is horrendous. We really should have done more. Look at the season that Below's having. Like, what? I mean, he's just bagged a couple. Oh, for heaven's sake! I've gone from saying I'm loving the game. I don't want to play anymore. This is a one-game episode. I'm sick of them. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. Do you know what? It was a good one-off game. If you're going to do a one-off game, make sure it's a 3-3 draw against Blackburn Rovers. We had a nice chat at the start, and hopefully you enjoyed the video today. If you did, drop a like on it. We'll be back again tomorrow. Of course we will be, with a whole lot more. And yeah, it's one of those days. I have so many of these days. You can see on screen as well all the guys supporting over on Patreon. Thank you so much for your continued support over there. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I've got a lot of life stuff going on at the moment, so it's nice to see people continue to support over there and allowing me to do this full time as we continue going forward. Again, thanks for watching the videos as well. You of course are helping out too. Make sure you subscribed. I'll see you again tomorrow for more. Always happens to me. Always.